down for the last 1 year when we failed to organize any competition. Apart from Challenge Cup, we have 2 other competitions this year, and we have the under 17 Challenge Cup in Kigali, and then in Bujumbura, and then the women in Kigali. So at least this year we have 3 competitions, and we are saying that we must organize them very well to make sure that these competitions go back to where we were 2 years ago, when Cecafa used to organize competitions more than any other zone in Africa. Our own Cecafa zone, we have 11, because Eritrea is not coming, and Djibouti has not confirmed. In the meantime, we have already invited Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe are on board to contest in Cecafa zone. We are only waiting for Djibouti to either reconfirm or say we are coming. Then we invite Tunisia is ready, Zambia is ready. So one of them will have to come in, and we make 12. We are working on that. We want to make it even bigger, God willing. We want to make it bigger so that we motivate our teams. If we get the money we are chasing, we'll make even prize money higher so that our teams can enjoy Christmas, the winners. We were in Kakamega last week on Wednesday, and actually let me commend the governor of Kakamega, Mr. Wycliffe Oparanya. He's putting up a very, very good stadium, and if it ends very well, if it is concluded very well, the contractor would have done a very good job. It's a very, very modern stadium. The rooms are very good, the dressing rooms, the offices, very, very good, and even the design. It is really super stadium. The governor has done a very good job. We have told him what to do, because the thinking is that if we organize it in Kakamega town, it's better. Although movements is standby. FKF has written a letter to Kisumu, the governor of Kisumu, Professor Nyang Nyong. We need to go there next week. We see how the stadium is. Of course, Kisumu stadium is very good. It's artificial. It's easy to play matches there. One thing we can only do is look at the dressing rooms and the seating area. Those are the main things that we can look at. But generally, Kisumu can be very good because it's being used even in the Premier League. The stadium Nakuru, we are going to go there also. I've been watching it on TV during Premier League matches. The surface looks a bit rough. It will need to be reworked on so that it is, these are international teams. So we need to work on the surface and some dressing rooms. I think they have some issues, although we have played there before. I thought from the beginning that the government would have done much better to speed up the works on the venues. But for some reasons, this was not done. And I don't want to blame anybody for this, because people have spoken about it. I am a CAF inspector. I know what's required of these facilities. And I thought we were late in delivering the venues. That's why CAF took advantage to take the competition elsewhere. All is not lost. What we can do, we can still continue renovating our venues. We have other competitions coming. You know what we need to do? We need to go to CAF and say we have 6 venues here. We have Nairobi, Kasarani, and Nyayo ready. We have Pohongo, which is going to be a very good stadium. We have Kinoru, we have Eldoret, we have Machakos, and we have Mombasa. These are the venues come and inspect. Once you do that, CAF will come with the confidence that you are going to just checklist what you require. Then just checklisting, they will tell you that change here, change here, change here. That becomes easy. But when you are still renovating, when you are still bringing things down, it becomes very difficult for CAF to accept host a tournament of such a magnitude at that base. That is why the reason CAF saw that the Nyayo cannot be used. People are still putting sand and stones there 2 months before the competition. Eldoret was still very bad. So I think that all is not lost. We can still reinvent ourselves, put up good stadia, and then tell CAF this is what you can do. CAF decided to change the format of AFCON under 17. It will now be played at zonal level. That means Cecafa, we shall organize our own competition. The two winners, number 1 and number 2, qualified for AFCON itself. And we are lucky. This tournament is being played in Tanzania. CAF have given Tanzania the right to host AFCON under 17. And as you know, Tanzania has got a very good stadium in Dar es Salaam. 2 of them, in fact, very nice stadium. And they are also putting up another one in Mwanza. They are renovating the one in Mwanza, CCM Kirumba in Mwanza. So the new format means that Cecafa will play their competition next year. And we are meeting in Cairo next week to look at the format for each zone. Because zone are 6, and we need 8 teams to qualify. So this zone will have 2 teams. That's why I was saying that in Dar es Salaam, we need to prove ourselves that the Cecafa can also raise teams and win, because it has been made easier for us to get the 2 teams in the final of AFCON under 17. So the new format favors zones. Each zone will play their own and produce the champions to play in that AFCON final. And this tournament will be held in Dar es Salaam in 2019. So our qualifiers, our elimination zone of our zone will be between April and June next year. Change is always, people always want change. I had 2 hats out for 28 years, long period, and people thought they needed change. So there are reforms going on in CAF, and I think it's good for football. For any organization where there are reforms that are positive, we need to embrace them, and that's actually what's happening in CAF now. The new leadership has decided to make some changes here and there. I always try to keep off from the running of football in this country and any other country in the region, because we don't want to be seen to interfere. That's why we leave every country to run their own football. But I hope that the new KFF leadership in these 4 years they have, they'll make improvements that will really make football in Kenya great again. We have seen Harambee Stars now playing more matches, international matches. Women qualified for women in Cameroon. So there is some improvement, but they have a lot of work to do to make sure the league is stable. Our teams, our clubs play well in continental football. Next year they must do very well. I am sure Gor Mahia is going very well to win the league. If they win the league, they prepare well. Whoever wins the knockout cup, either FC or Sharks, they prepare well, because the Champions League and the Confed Cup, they have been expanded. That's a good chance for our teams to go in the group stage where they can make some money, because now the money has been expanded. There's a lot of money in the Champions League and in the Confed Cup. I know the quality of our players in comparison to quality of players from North and West Africa. Our quality is still low. If you take club of, say, Zamalek in Egypt, let me not talk about Al Ahly. Al Ahly is a bit higher, just Zamalek in Egypt. You can't compare to any club in our region in terms of facilities, organization, the quality of players they recruit. That's why you will find that even when our teams win here locally, the league, they have won the league and beaten, they have won the league with a good margin. When they go to African football, the quality is very different. The standards are very high. That's why even when we are going to make our teams go to African Cup of Nations and even Champions League and Confed Cup, we still need to look for quality players to match the rest, especially from West and North Africa. The quality of our players is still really one day. Let's try to market this year's tournament. Let's take it to Mashinani and even make the entry fee reasonable. to see if people can stop watching football on TV. You know, our football, and not only in Kenya, in Africa, the TV has destroyed our football. People commit suicide because Liverpool has lost to Arsenal. But when FC has lost to Gor Mahia, nobody commits suicide. So the passion, the local passion is no longer there. Back. We need to bring it back. Our people to go and watch our local football, not to watch Arsenal playing Burnley or Leicester, those useless matches in the EPL.